Hey everyone, how are you doing?
Just one.
We're just getting ourselves set up, so there may be some technical difficulties in the beginning.
Let me see. Yes. Okay. Sorry about this. Again, this thing. All right. Here we go. Sorry about that. All right. Hi everyone. We're gonna start the live session now on YouTube and Facebook as well. Please feel free to ask questions. All right. Oh, yes, go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're just waiting to make sure that both feeds are working correctly before we start. So we're SUAS, and we do a lot of custom solutions. And what we have today here to show you is some handheld solutions. So these are
Louder.
very useful in handheld inspection for thermal cameras. This solution here is a 5.8 solution. What we can do is go ahead and turn on the solution so that it will point the camera forward. We can turn on our touch screen so that we can control, and also turn on our screen so we can actually see on the video what the thermal camera sees. So you see here, everything is all right here, all in a very easy handheld package that we can move around. The touchscreen allows for easy manipulation of the camera. We can tilt the camera, pan it, do flat field correction, pretty much all the functions that
Just
you
one little pause. We have a technical issue with the YouTube live feed. It's forced us to be in an unfavored orientation. All right, let's go ahead and check before we. You can talk, but yeah, that's fine.
So you've got, basically they're still working on technical difficulties because they're trying to do two feeds at once. So you've got here, very easy, you can hold in your hand now. We can change the color palettes if we want. We can start and stop video, and we can use this to go around and do our thermal inspections. Maybe we need to look at things in a plant or in a home to look for cold or hot spots. Very easy to use, all in one easy package, handheld. This package outputs to a 5.8 monitor, and is using a 5.8 technology. Now over here we have an HD version of the same handheld device. We'll go ahead and turn it on, and you'll see the camera will come forward and stabilize. We'll then turn on our HD transmitter, and we'll also initialize the tablet. This one actually uses a tablet to control and to see the video.
Right.
So, and it's also using an HD video transmission system.
Sorry about the technical issue again. All right. I'm not sure what is going on already. Why do they force us to be in a certain
It has to be
orientation?
Upright, yeah.
This is no good.
We have a lot of issues with, I think, YouTube. A lot of the things.
Yeah, they just force us to be in certain. When we start a schedule, a live video, if we start it in a certain configuration, then it will force us to be in that particular configuration. And again, we improved the voice quality today, but then somehow it's still running into a snag.
You can see on the tablet. Actually, go ahead and turn this one around.
So both are 5.8, so they interfere a little bit.
Yeah,
when you use only one, it's will be okay.
Yeah, so this guy here is the HD version. So you've got HD on the screen. Again, you have the ability to change the color palettes, start and stop video. With the screen, you can actually just pan and tilt the camera very easily by touching the screen, where the other one, it's similar in operation and function. Both of them, depending on the circumstance of your thermal inspection, if you want it all in one easy tablet situation, you can do it this way. You can probably screen capture pictures off the tablet as well, so that'd be another advantage if you use this particular package versus the other package. Both of these are, very useful and suitable for, you know, I would say plant inspection, you know, home inspection, maybe even plumbing, you know, utility, that type of inspection situation. Yeah. So. Yeah.
And
Is it okay now?
Just lower the camera because it's too high.
Right.
Like,
Is it in normal orientation?
yeah, orientation is good.
How about this YouTube?
YouTube is good.
No, but I'm holding in awkward
Oh.
position. So is it?
Yeah, if you do it like this, it changes the orientation.
Can you watch it on the iPad?
Okay, so they're still addressing some
So-
technical issues with the feed. I guess YouTube is limiting our ability to change the orientation of the feed. So
Oh.
hopefully, if you're having problems with
All
that,
right,
you just
I'm
go
not
over to our Facebook and watch that feed. There should be
Okay, I'm gonna
problems
just
with
hold
it.
like this.
Yeah.
It's okay.
hello everyone, my name is Eric.
All right, 1 second. All right, let me put it right here. Sorry, everybody. All right, this we never anticipated. Okay. All right, we hold the camera like this. We have everything on Facebook as well. Oh. Okay, fine. All right. Yes. All right, we should be okay now.
Okay.
ahead,
Yeah,
guys.
so it looks like they've gotten the orientation problem addressed. Yeah.
So, Joe, I see that we have a touch screen here, little thing we play with here. We got the pan button like you mentioned. Pan left, right, tilt. This thing have, you know, some wonderful features on it. Got the black pearl monitor, could see everything, I could hold around, walk around the building. See all the thermal image. And I notice right here, I see here we have here a mounting adapter piece. Look like you could take this baby off. So let's see what happens if I could take it off. So look like if you just pull this baby up right here, just like here. So I'm gonna show y'all a little quick.
Oh, okay.
So here we have the gimbal here. This gimbal light could be taken off. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. Pull this little latch up just a little bit right here, as you can see. Voila. Now I have here, I could take this gimbal off. So I could take this gimbal off, and then like we could put this on something else. What else we could put this baby on, since we know it would be transferable, and which that means you could put this on just about on anything. What do you think we could put this on?
Yeah, we could put on a drone.
A drone. See, let's see what type of drone we could put this on.
Let's see here. We got this Phantom here.
A Phantom 4 Pro. Interesting. So that means we could put our gimbal on a Phantom 4 Pro, and at the same time, like you could fly in with your RGB camera too. So you're getting two out of one.
Let's see, or just snap it on. It looks like you can just snap it right in, right?
Snap it in, yeah. So we look like here we have a little gimbal snapping part, the mountains right here. As you can see the white piece right here. This is where your mountain. And I'm gonna put this in. Just like this. Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Snaps right in, and now you're ready to. It looks like we can fly the same camera, so we could go from a handheld, ground inspection, very quickly to snapping it onto our Phantom 4 and flying into the air and doing an air inspection. And all of this, it looks like it's very easy. You just snap it off. It'll snap right back on to the other mount, and you could even leave it powered during this exchange, so that you can make your inspections quick and easy. So, and it looks like for Phantom 4. Now we also do have an HD solution. So let's take a quick look at that real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and power this guy down.
All right.
And let's see. So we have an HD solution, and we'll hide this guy for a while. And let's take a look at the HD solution. So here you go, the same as before. You just turn everything on, get the tablet ready to go, and from here you can control
Alright.
and do everything like you would from the previous. And we'll just restart the app one time real quick to get it going. Let's see. And there, let's see, that did it. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then hit 720 quick stable, and then click there, and then it should just go from there. Okay, give it a second to link. Okay, so from here, very easily, got the same situation, looks very similar. Yeah, it's okay. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. So now you have, so here, the same situation. Now you can see on the screen for the inspection, I put my hand out here so you can see the thermal images showing my, working on the tablet. You can also pan and tilt. You can start and stop video. You can do all the same things that you can do on the other touchscreen, but it's all done through the tablet on this unit.
And as you notice that this unit right here, you have a crisp, clean, clear screen. You don't see no lines breaking up. That's because this baby right here is digital. So you're getting that digital feed for you.
Yep. So here, we'll go ahead and tilt it down a little bit. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like we may have another situation here where, go ahead, maybe that can come off there.
It can come off?
I think it might be able to.
Oh, let's see if this one could come off too. Make this movable to another unit. Maybe we could make it this also go on a Phantom 4 or something.
I think it's a little bit too big
Too big for the Phantom 4?
but
Let's
see if we can take it off.
Okay. So the same concept. Remember, I just lift this baby up right here, just a little bit, and then I just grab it.
Just pull it. Yep, you're good. Just go. Oh, let's see. Maybe a little bit harder on this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a little bit more tension.
Probably have to sit
Built
down
up.
on this one to
More
get a better
tension
grip.
built up. So maybe we have to lift and do that. There you
Okay.
go. So we got you started.
So basically, you have to take your hand and hold on to it tight, and then it just go ahead
you can just pull from there. Okay.
and pull it.
It's gonna come out. You can just pull. Don't worry. That's good. So there we go. Comes right out. So now your handheld, you can put it off to the side. And again, you're still getting the feed from the camera.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. Let's see how easy this might be.
And you can see this baby is a little bit bigger
What
than
do we have
the
here?
Pro.
We have an Inspire 2.
Ooh,
Oh, look at this. Okay.
I can feel the difference in this. This is a little bit heavier than the other gimbal.
So then from here, we should be able to, and here you go.
Okay.
From here, we should be able to just take it and do the exact same thing. We can just snap on our Inspire 2, and now we're ready to do an air thermal inspection. So we can very easily go from the ground to the air, and we can leave all of the wire, all the Wi-Fi, and all the video signal still transmitting. So it's very easy to switch from one to the other. Okay. So here, you have options. You can fly with the daylight camera in the forward if you want. Obviously with an Inspire 2 you can also take the front camera off if you want, if you just wanted to get the thermal view. Obviously with our camera, you have the ability to pan and tilt the camera. It is a little bit lower than the other camera, so you should be able to do like 90-degree inspection. So if you're looking straight down, or I would say 70 degrees towards the ground, you should be good. In most cases with a drone, you're going to be doing an inspection looking at something that's under you. So it's very easy to adjust the drone and put it exactly where it needs to be. So there you go, very easily to install that. And then the same thing, very easy, we can just take him right off, comes off, snaps back onto our very easy solution for handhelds or indoor inspections.
And also keep in mind, I know some of y'all might be wondering, have questions. This baby right here, you will also take that same gimbal and we could put that in front of this right here. So we could replace that gimbal and put that right there. If you don't want to put it right here, we could put it also right here. So we could create stuff like that. Now let's say if you still scared that the camera might be, you want the camera here and you might be blocking this camera, you might be thinking it might be still blocking, but which it's not. But if you are, we could always create legs for you, extension legs for you too, to make this a little bit taller, so you could put the camera down a little bit longer.
Yeah, we offer an option where we can create 3D printed parts that will actually interface into the front mounting bracket for where the camera is here. So literally this HD could plug directly into the front. It's still gonna, all the wires and the feed is still gonna go through our tablet. It's not gonna go through the light bridge or through the drone's feed. It's just allowing you to put it as the primary camera in the front if that's what you want to do.
Exactly.
And so, okay, so we've looked at Inspire, we looked at a Phantom. You know, I think there's a drone that a lot of people have been talking about. Which one is it? I can't remember.
And if y'all have any questions, let us know too.
Which
We're
drone?
here.
Which drone is everybody talking about right now? It just came out, didn't it?
I believe it was the Mavic 2.
Yeah, that's what it was.
The Mavic 2, right?
I think we got one over here. So this is a Mavic 2.
Ooh. What we could do with this little thing?
You know, I think it would be very easy for us to do something with this. Seeing the things that we already have. Okay.
So are you trying to tell me we could use that gimbal and put that gimbal on this?
So we have this handy little adapter here. Let's see what happens. We can pop it into place. Let's see. Oh. Pop it into place like that. Snaps in, we push forward. Okay, that was pretty easy. Seems pretty rugged. It's not going to go anywhere.
Wow.
So then what happens if we take, well, not the HD, that's probably too big. As we discussed before with the Inspire, the HD is going to be for Inspire or larger craft. But what if we take our existing gimbal and then we can just bring it over so that it is, that's the way. Oh, let's see here. Right, and then we want to bring to, let's see, I think I'm doing it wrong, but we'll figure it out here. This is all very new to us, so we're learning something along with you today. So here, okay, and then from there, yep. Okay, I just need to power it now.
Yep.
So what I should have did before I even got to this stage is I should have powered the gimbal and let it take over and probably have to help it, right? And then from here, we just snap into our bracket that we've created and it sits like this perfectly. And now we have a Mavic 2 that zoom that can carry a View Pro camera, a thermal camera, and it can all of our existing VTS units can very easily fit into this mount and can be flown on a Mavic 2. So now you can use a thermal-based camera on this drone. This is actually really important because this drone also has a zoom capability, so you can use the zoom capability to get a closer look at what you want to look at, and then you can bring in your thermal camera at the same time.
Now keep in mind that this will have some limited limitation application. So you won't be able to look 90 degrees down.
So yeah, you're limited to probably about that much forward. So you're not going to be able to look straight down like you would with the conventional gimbal mount on say a Phantom 4. So if you're looking to do a straight down inspection, then you probably still want to go with one of our Phantom 4 units or an Inspire unit. But if you're just looking for like a basic roof inspection, probably I'd say 60 degrees or 70 degrees angle like that, you should be able to accomplish that no problem.
Yeah, straight for it.
Yeah.
This is something that's like something you just you just put on your drone and just play with it.
So power lines, probably utility inspection, things that you're looking straight forward at. Maybe things that I wouldn't suggest for this would be like I wouldn't do solar panel inspection with this because solar panel inspections you're typically trying to look straight down.
Exactly.
So there's different, there's applications for this. There's applications for all of our products. Something else that we wanted to announce too is that we've been using a basic type of 3D printing for the last several years, and the 3D printing parts that we create are useful and work very well, as you see here. However, we've decided that it's time to offer our clients an upgraded version of these parts. So we're going to be enlisting more professional grade printers, industrial level grade 3D printers that will print the parts seamlessly. The piece that you see here in front of you actually is one of the said parts. There are no seams in this printing process, and they print perfectly, and they are able to resist heat a little bit better than, say, the standard 3D printed parts that we use currently. This one is using the old style printer. You can very easily, maybe you can't see it in the camera, but you can see the lines in the print, how it's 3D printed. These prints are done with a powder-based type of printing method, so the parts are much more industrial standard grade, and the tolerances are beautiful and perfect. We will be releasing that as well for our clients that want to have a much better solution. They want it to be a more professional looking solution. This is an option for you. Both solutions are functional and both solutions work great. It's just what type of client are you trying to use this for? If it's a home business, maybe the basic 3D printed parts are enough for you. You're not worried about the look and appeal. But if you're trying to, use this project in the military or government, then maybe it needs to look a little bit more professional, and we can use the advanced 3D printers to do that for you. So I'll let Eric take over. Maybe you have some stuff. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Be free to ask and everything.
Happy to answer them.
We have like you said, these the good thing about our gimbal system, you don't ever have to worry about that these gimbal will be outdated or anything like that. You can move it with the drone to a new drone. So let's say, for prime example, let's say this Mavic 2. I know it's not going to discontinue because it just came out, but I'm just giving you an example. Let's say the Mavic 2 discontinued, and you'd be like, man, I just only have this mounting bracket and this gimbal just for this drone. I cannot move it to nowhere else because, 9 or 10 times when you buy a camera, you buy a drone, you buy the thermal camera with it or the gimbal with it, that gimbal usually have to stay with that drone when it discontinues. So now you're stuck with the drone and the camera. So you can't transfer it back and forth. So basically you just waste some money on that unit right there. With this right here, you could spend your money on this gimbal and you could still transfer it to another drone once that drone discontinued and move it on to a new one. And so you'd be good. So you don't have to worry about spending another $3 or $4 grand on a camera and a gimbal, and you already purchased it, last year or year before last, and still using the same one. So in a way, you are saving money. So that's a good thing about our gimbal. And you could just put on any other drone anywhere. Now, if you have a non-DJI drone and still want to use our system, that is possible too. So the only thing you have to do is just send your drone to us, and we outfit it for you and send it back to you, and you'll be up and running. If it's a non-DJI drone.
Yeah, you can see, I just went from the Mavic 2 to the Phantom 4 Pro to the Inspire 2. And all three of these drones are capable of carrying our payload and can easily interchange or switch. Really, I think it's most going to be about preference and flight time for which one you choose. Beyond that, very simple, like we just showed here. I just easily went through all three of those and just snaps on, snaps off. Our system is all contained. The wires, everything is professionally done. I know that there's a lot of companies out here that are doing this, but they're not doing it in such a professional manner. So
yes,
all of our solutions are completely housed. There's no wires, there's no modification to the drone necessary, and all of our custom solutions snap on and snap off the drone.
And the most important is friendly, customer friendly, or end user friendly. Like you see, the only thing you have to do this right here. Voila. Now, for me, I'm not a guy. I'm not really, because I don't do this. I do this a lot, but not a lot. So therefore, this is very easy for me to catch on. And since it's very easy for me to catch on, it would be easy for y'all to catch on too as well.
And you see here, we just apply a little bit of pressure to the sides, and our bracket comes right off, and now we can fly our Mavic 2 as normal if we don't want to use a thermal solution. We do offer other solutions too, but this is just some of the ones that we're showing today. And we can create custom solutions for clients based on their needs, and that is something also that we offer as well. So you could call us and explain to us your drone or your situation, and we may be able to create something for you for your specific solution. We do this quite a bit for a lot of government agencies, a lot of academic universities. So feel free to ask questions, feel free to contact us. We'll be happy to help you and find you a thermal solution, a hyperspectral solution, you know, a daylight or zoom solution that fits your needs for your drone or for handheld.
We also do multi-spectrum cameras too. So if you got a question about that, we do those too. From all the way up to the Zimmies online up.
So I don't know. Have you got any questions?
No questions.
Okay.
Anyone on there?
Tony has been answering the questions. So
Oh, Tony's answering questions? Okay, yeah,
on the
great.
chat, so
Oh, that's great. Okay. So I think at this point, I mean, we've gone over all of the base stuff.
Yes, we have questions and I'm answering.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think we've
I think-
gone over all the base stuff at this point, so I don't know if you want us to restart again or, I mean, I don't know how long we've been doing this. I haven't been paying
It's
attention.
about 28 minutes.
So about 30 minutes. So I think this is probably 30 minutes is good.
Yeah.
And then we just, you know, maybe we can wrap up. We were kind of wrapping up what we were saying,
Yeah.
going over
Oh, let's see.
the other stuff that we can do.
Maybe you can mention, I'm not sure if you mentioned that we should distinguish this with the boson package. We don't, we don't mean this.
Yeah. So and that was another thing. Yeah, we do offer custom solutions. One of the other solutions actually is this same
We
situation.
talked last time about boson.
Yeah, with boson, and we talked about this. And the boson solution is much smaller, but it's not gimbaled, so it's going to be a fixed mount.
Yeah.
With the boson, the thing is to realize this camera isn't as robust as the VuIR Pro is, so it's a more cost-effective solution. However, it is a little bit more limiting. It will on the Mavic and the Mavic Pro and the Mavic 2 give you more flight time, because obviously this weighs more than the boson solution is going to weigh. So it's something you have to consider. And again, you can always call us. We can always talk to you about what you're doing with your thermal camera, and we can figure out which camera is best for you. What speed, what resolution, what lens. You know, should you buy a boson? Should you buy a VuIR Pro? Should you buy a Pro Duo? You know, there's many different thermal cameras out there, and we deal with a lot of different businesses that use these cameras. So we can give you advice if you're starting out to pick which camera is good for
We
you.
got the
So.
side concern.
Oh, it's okay. So we don't necessarily, like, we've already showcased this in another video.
Okay.
We can just kind of go over in basics about it. So let me see it here real quick. So this is a typical boson mount. And this is very basic. The boson camera is like, you know, a fourth of the size of the FLIR VuIR Pro camera. It will sit here, and it will literally just face forward or tilt it. There's no actual control other than you have to do it manually, and it plugs in, and it goes to a 5.8. Typically, it surface mounts on the top with a stick-on mount, and this locks into place. And then the user will adjust the camera the direction they want it to face before they take off. Again, no wires need to be, you know, taken out of the Mavic or done anything to it. It's all self-contained. It all plugs into its own battery, and it works. This, again, like I said, is a very basic solution compared to the gimbalized solutions that we offer. But we wanted to offer, you know, if you're very, you know, just starting out, you know, just doing basic stuff like maybe search and rescue, and it's very basic,
Or hog hunting.
yeah.
Because boson is good for hog hunting and you know, stuff that you just doing live view and recording view, and not I ain't talking about, you're not trying to do nothing real fancy with it, like doing still pictures and et cetera, because then at that point you probably want to upgrade to a different camera. But we also have a boson gimbal that we created here too as well. With that boson gimbal, it's a little bit different than the fixed mount. You could you'll be able to zoom, tilt, pan, and change color palettes while in mid-air. So we have to create something, a system for you just for like that. So you could put that boson camera onto something like that as well if you want a gimbal, get that smooth footage for you for the boson.
For the boson, we have fixed mount and we have a gimbal system as well. This is to demonstrate that somebody already requested if we could put a VuIR Pro, which is heavier, bigger camera, on a Mavic 2, and this is how we do it. We used existing VTS view test standard that was created since last year, and we fitted to Phantom 4 at first, Inspire 1, Inspire 2, other drones that can carry that's about 300 grams payload. Now we demonstrate that you can fit this, the existing product, without any modification needed, just an adapter, and then it put on Mavic 2. We did fly it. Now, yeah, maybe you already mentioned this. The Mavic 2 is kind of a quick solution you want to use. But yeah, but then you can use Phantom 4, other things to carry. The Mavic 2 is a little stronger than the Mavic 1. You asked Mavic 1, we've not tested it. Mavic 1 might be a carry, but it wouldn't be a good solution. So Mavic 2, if you have one, you want to try it out, this is a way how you do it.
Our suggestion would be that you use this on Mavic 2, a Phantom 4 Pro, or an Inspire 2 or Inspire 1. Those are your options for drones. Now, as new drones come out, we will obviously test them and we can create new mounts, just as we did for the Mavic 2, to see that it would fit. And that's what we explained to you, is this is a standalone system, so you're not going to be tied to a drone. If a new drone comes out and that drone can carry the payload, which is not very heavy at all, you should be able to easily just upgrade your drone and move your thermal camera over to that drone. So this way you're buying something that moves along with you, where a lot of other solutions that you're going to see out there are tied to a very specific company, a very specific set of drones. You can only use their thermal solution on these drones or that drone, and they're very specific about this. This is giving you a very wide option of solutions, and you're not stuck. So, obviously there are other solutions out there that are much more expensive than ours. Again, ours are created with a price point in mind and to keep the cost low rather than the cost going high. The other problem that we saw was that these solutions that we see are high priced and it's linked to a very specific drone. Like you can only use it on these two drones and that's it. And we don't want our customers to be stuck in that as well. So they can very easily move our systems from one drone to another. And a lot of the drones that we've shown here today, we've shown DJI drones. Our solutions can go on any drone that can carry the payload. So if you have a Unique, you have 3DR, you have any of these other companies, as long as the drone is large enough and can carry the payload, you can easily integrate this into one of your other drones. And this could easily integrate into other custom solutions that are out there. I know there are military platforms out there. I know there are government platforms out there that are being made locally in the US. It's very easy to integrate one of our solutions onto one of those drones as well. So.
And you don't have to worry about soldering and anything like that. We do not solder nothing in these drones because we do not want to breach your warranty. Because if you do that anyway, then you'll be pretty much stuck with that drone. If we solder to that camera, we stuck to that drone, or you have to worry about soldering another drone. But we don't do none of that here. It's just as we said before, easy to take off and on, push and play, or plug and play solution.
So I think today we've gone over the products that we had, so I'm just going to close up here today and say thank you for watching our videos. Please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button. If you have questions, please ask questions in the comments. We will get to all of your questions, we will answer them as best as we can. You can also call us at SUAS and email us as well, and we'd be happy to help you create a custom solution for your business, for government, for university, whatever you might be. And again, thank you for watching our videos.
And then if you have any ideas on custom solution that you're thinking of, we also customize the bigger drones like the Matrix 600 Pro, drones like that. And we can cater to whatever your liking is for different applications, whatever you want, we got you here. So just contact us, email us, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you everybody. You have a great day.
Yeah, have a nice weekend.